What it do, y'all? So I'm actually gonna be doing some steps on my stepper. Now I can't play the music, of course, because it's gonna give me a copyright. But for you guys who actually want to chill and help me get the watch hours, you are more than welcome to. And like I said, we gonna get watch hours, y'all. I'm tripping. Y'all know how I be going through live streams, really just looking for somebody to donate to. Tell me why I went to a live stream of this loser called Nola, okay, working out, and this motherfucker going, and I was like, oh, she's working out? Because I don't think people understand. I found my personal trainer through YouTube, and she was like so underrated. I was like, damn, how are all the nobodies, getting views? But I went to this live stream, and it was a hoe called Nola. Okay, I forgot the bitch last name. Not that it's important, just so if people wanted to go there. But I was like, ooh, you working out, I'm finna do this too. Because I actually thought she was an instructor. There's people who do their workouts online because they want people to do them with them. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she doing her thing. So I said, oh, I'm finna do this too. She up here, now I don't want nobody projecting on me. And bitch, just say you watch my content and you hurt. Okay, you hurt because you one of the hoes I'm talking about. Because, bitch, what does working out have to do with my content? Okay, you can't even do your content without hating on somebody else. I said, well, bitch, don't mind if I do. Because the same hoes who act like they online doing something be mad when you tell the truth. If you doing what you say you doing, what I'm saying would not offend you that bad. It's the fact that most of these hoes need attention, and the only way they get it is the internet. So any bitch getting attention on the internet, they act like you are like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Why are you here? That shit is so sad. But I'm gonna be honest, I see why a lot of black men do not prefer black women. And that's what makes it sad because as a black woman who's proud to be a black woman, when you realize that all the hating ass black bitches have the platforms and they hate on everybody that actually do respect black men and black women, you see why black women can't get ahead. They don't want to. And it's sad. Because, like I said, as somebody who found my personal trainer on here, you would never assume that the women you're on here finding would be salty over nothing, you know? Like, for what? Yeah, I got my titties there. I need to put my shirt on. I need to put my shirt on because I'm not trying to get a copyright in this bitch. Hold on. Don't say y'all angry, baby. I'm fine. Telling the truth does not make you angry. It's the fact that y'all don't like certain women telling the truth because the women y'all say are the truth are the trannies and the fake mean girls who never grew up with the shit. So you can't say y'all. It's black women who don't like who they are. And that's most black women. And I'm not most black women. That's why when black women come on my channel, the first thing they try to do is let me know they don't see me as black. The rest of them stalk me because they think I'm in a fucking exotical. So don't say y'all, because if I was considered just like all the other black women wouldn't come here and have beef with me. They would treat me like all the other black women and be able to do that. But because they can't, that's how you should know they don't look at me as all the other black women. How many black women have talked shit to them about who they really are? And they actually were offended by it. None of them. They just go, have sex with one of their men or something. It's different when you can't get back at people because what I'm saying is not for get back. It's literally just truth. And what's crazy is me telling my truth is what offend people. I grew up in the church and stuff like that, so imagine telling your truth and they be like, oh my God. Bitch, I'm gonna do whatever I want to on my live stream. Y'all be so worried. Worry about, go find strategic femme. Y'all ain't complained about bitches not turning their camera on the whole time. Okay? Go find a face, losers. Because I assume every time I come online, y'all only come here because y'all want to see my ass or something. Imagine people acting like, I hate you so bad, but I just want you to come here and show me your ass. No, bitch, I'm walking. The fuck is you so bothered by? You want to look at my ass all day or something? Of course you do. That's why you hoes come here. Keep looking. I do not give a fuck, baby. I'd be mad too. Because like I said, it shouldn't take all that for y'all to actually come on here and be supportive, but y'all can't because y'all hating assholes. Hello. It's Tiana House. What you need? What color is it? No, you good. I'm just using my stepper. Hold on. You said what color is the button? What color is the machine lighting up? What color is the dot? Um, I don't know. How long is it beeping? I don't know. Did you unplug it and leave it out for like a minute at least? Hold on. So the color is blinking is orange. Let's see. Okay, I was gonna say try to unplug it. Yeah, try to unplug it and leave it out. I was gonna say reset the socket. Cody didn't came back yet, have it? I'm trying to see. I was gonna say Cody know how to move that thing and get back there and unplug it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna send somebody up there to fix it. Let's see. Do you got any orders right now? I'm trying to see. It's usually a code that you could type in and reset it with, but I don't see one for that color. Hold on. And you sure you left it out for at least a minute? Because like I said, I've been there before it's done there too. But when I unplug it and leave it out, I hit the little button behind the freezer and it reset the sockets. You don't have to worry about that. That's okay. You can if you want to. Okay. Mm, I'd say give it about 20 minutes. But yeah, tell them about 20 minute, a 20-minute wait. That's all they need, I think, to do it anyway. And then it'll run out like a little 10-minute timer. And then when it runs out, it'll turn green. You'll know it's ready again. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. Like I said, call me back if it keeps giving you trouble, but it should be fine. Like I said, I'll give you a little time, about 20 minutes. If it's not going that direction, just call back. We'll send somebody up there to fix it for you. Yep, you're welcome. Bye bye. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I was nervous for a second. I was like, please tell me it didn't crash. But it didn't. It's just a mishap. Somebody probably hit the plug and knocked it out. Okay, now let me put my headphones back in. Y'all, I'm really not going to be talking like that. I'm actually playing a meditation in my ear. It's very relaxing. It's very, very relaxing. So I'm going to play my meditation and get watch hours from the weirdos who always give me watch hours and the people who just chilling, who stop by. These things. Yeah, he said, do you got he said you got a Phillips or something like that. He said if he had a Phillips, he can take the panel off there and look at it and see if it's the inside. But you can just text him. If you got it, you can text him, let him know. He can come get it. Because he was asking for you anyway. A what? No, I couldn't hear him. I was trying to hear what he said. He said a what? Okay. Like I said, if y'all keep having trouble with it, that's fine. But just call me when y'all done. That way I know it's not something I need to put in a ticket for. Yeah, and I was gonna say, if you get somebody that actually goes through, because the call center is like not taking calls, if they ask about the address, make sure you ask what their address is. If it's not in the radius that's on that wall, you can go ahead and disconnect the call because usually they're just I was going to tell you guys this yesterday, but because the call center was taking the calls, I didn't really worry about that. I sent them to I sent them to Kai. That way he's doing a million things, but he's still like, yeah, what? But if he feels anything's funny, I know it's funny because people from those areas, they know everywhere there. They're not there because they don't know the areas. So I already told them what to do in case anything calls. You can do the same thing, but they're recorded. So if you get multiple ones, make sure you send them to the audit line so we can report them to the police. It's that simple. I don't think people understand. I don't care what you don't do legally to make your money. Okay, we're gonna make sure y'all are safe. I'm not sure who called you guys yesterday, but like I said, if it's not registered and verified, you guys don't have to take those calls, baby. Yeah, everybody else knows. The only people who would even get the address, the people online, they place their order and then we send them the address to pick it up. So anybody that doesn't understand that, they're playing. Okay, the ghost kitchen is different because they're coming strictly to pick up because the ghost kitchen is closer. The only people who go to the ghost kitchen are the people who don't have to go through the city. So imagine people who are in Denver going to the actual restaurant, and then other people who are pretending they're trying to go to the restaurant and they're getting sent to the ghost kitchen because their addresses aren't matching. So I'm like, that's cute. I feel I figured you already knew what was going on, but I just wanted to make sure in case you were by yourself and you know you got busy. If they, like I said, the only people that really would be calling are the people who placed orders anyway. So if they didn't place an order online, baby, they can't do nothing, okay? And like I said, if they do place an order online, verify their address through our little directory because it'll show you their actual government addresses and names to match. That's why I was like, yeah, no. Did the bill guy end up coming up there and picking up his stuff this morning? About time. About time. But that's all I wanted, honey. If you need anything, call me back. We'll have somebody to you probably now in about 10 minutes, okay? Okay. Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Okay, let's see. Where is my... There it is. Because, baby, I know I'm still getting over it a little bit, baby, when you cold and hot at the same time, okay? And I don't even got the back door open, windows open, so I know it's just that time of year. And then it's like 60 something degrees outside. And I'm like, baby, look, what is the weather doing? Like, ever since I moved out here, I've never seen it this warm. Like, even past damn near September, it's never been this warm. So, when I tell you it's in the air, it is in the air. Where is my other headphone? Oh my goodness. Where's my other headphone? Goodness. See, one thing about the wireless headphones, baby, they are easy to lose. And then I got them in the brightest color ever and still lost it. Like, y'all, I literally got these headphones in the brightest color just so when I misplaced them or set them down, I could see them. Goodness, where did I put it? That quick. Shoot. I would have just had I took it out my ear. And then I walked over here. Damn, where did I put it? Oh, I got this for her. There it is, okay. Because I was like, babe, look, I know. I already knew. Oh, baby, let me spit that out. Ooh. Hi, Sabrina. How you doing, baby? Oh, no. Motherfuckers coming in here talking about talking like they're a black man speaking for black men. If black women would stop pretending they speak for black men, you would see that none of them choose you because you don't speak for them. So just be quiet. Because I still have more black men who join my channel than black women. So if my content offends you, it's because you're exactly the type of whore I'm talking about. So get over it. Like I said, women who are doing what they're supposed to have never irritated me. I don't care how well they do at it. I just think it's because y'all are jealous hearted, regardless of what point of life y'all get to. That's why no matter what y'all get, a lot of y'all can't be happy. It ain't even got to do with the relationship. A lot of y'all be in relationships with wonderful people and can't appreciate it because y'all still trying to compete with other people outside of your relationship. So yeah, like I said, whoever came in here, what's the name? Probably one of these slame bitches. Okay, Blickadoo. Okay, look at the names. Like these women are so ill. Okay, that's all it is. It's women or gay men. Because most men don't even click on what they're not interested in like that. Like they usually have to, oh, what's up, man? I'm in here too. Like, it's only women who are the trolls. They troll in real life and they troll on here. And when they come on your chats or you come on theirs, like y'all, I got off here earlier and I was literally just looking for people to donate to. Cause that's what I do. I feel like when you're blessed and you ain't wanting for stuff, there's nothing wrong with blessing people and not having to be acknowledged for it. So all the people that I go through and bless, I'm not looking for acknowledgement. It's just because I know there's stuff that you have that you don't need and it's okay to share. Like imagine being upset because I know money ain't real. And then you go into people chats, their hatred against you is real because they've been on your chats being humbled by truth. That's the only reason why you can go in a chat and bitches be like, no, I don't want you here. No, you're projecting on me. Bitch, no one projects on you. Y'all hate y'all demons when y'all gotta look them in the face. And I'm not your demons. I'm just the ones telling you about them. So at that point, you're mad because you can't hide what the fuck is inside. But the funny thing about it is, y'all can't hide it from men either. That's why y'all on here doing the most for views and mad I don't have to. That's why I said if I wanted to come on here and act like you hoes, I could do the same thing. That's why I said let's act like ratchet hoes, okay, who don't got nothing else to do. Okay, because truth be told, I love to work out at home by myself. Okay, I do. But I think it's funny how a lot of bitches come online talking about I like to work out, I like to, but you always coming on here for male attention. The same hoes talking about they get so much attention. You're only mad because you see a motherfucker get more male attention than you've been told males look at. So imagine when you still trying to judge other women as if you're a guy and know what guys want. Most guys don't want you. That's why y'all online trying to figure out how to be a bitch. Okay, the gay men have y'all beat at this point on figuring out womanhood. That's why y'all go to gay men's chats and not mine's, because y'all love to be lied to. And he just want to share the same niggas with you. Because the ones who care about you, the gay guys who actually like who you are, they're not going to let you be with down low men and shisty men. Because they know that's going to end up in something you can't overpower. A lot of times, emasculated men are very, very dangerous. They're probably more dangerous than a man who knows he's masculine. Just because you're going to end up doing the same shit y'all try to do with other women with that man, and he's going to delete you. I know plenty of girls who thought they was too bad, like baddies and stuff like that. They're absolutely in the grave and been in the grave over 10 years. And we all still remember them as beautiful. They're just beautifully not here. So I don't understand the hype of pretty because pretty girls are pretty past the exterior. So if I can't get to know you past your pretty, I couldn't understand why a man would want to. Unless you do the same thing with men, you give him cooch and still don't like him, because that's the only reason why you would be mad if you getting the attention you say and this and that. Other women would never make you that mad. I'm glad you're doing well, Sabrina. I'm wonderful, girl. I'm wonderful. I got a few days. I just wanted to make sure I get my voice back completely and just chill. I'm going to be going to do a report for my company and submit it and stuff like that before the end of the year. Just some regular tax stuff I want to kind of put in motion. So yeah, I'm not really doing too much today other than working out right now, and then I'm gonna work out with my personal trainer later. And I love her. I like y'all, I cannot brag on her enough. If I could just come on here and over promote her, I would, but I'm not. Like she said, she has a lot of clients right now. But she did say when she's done doing her little traveling for the holiday season that I am welcome to send her like new people because she does personal trainings and then she does group aerobics, I think. Yeah, like group aerobics, step aerobics, stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't done step aerobics in so long. I literally just ordered the step that I'm going to be using with her. So I'm really, really excited. Like certain stuff, I feel like she's kind of just put me in position to do the things that I know I've always done. But for me, all I've really had to ever do was walk. Okay, I walk. I don't give a fuck what other people. I walk. It's what I do. So I've never really had a problem walking. Here, let me take this and do it like that. And I'm gonna move this so that I can put my headphones. Who are you? What's up? How you doing? You do not have to call me queen. You are more than welcome to just call me Joy. I like Joy better than Queen. I'm feeling good. Me too. I feel great. I feel great. I do. When I tell you I had to get some things out my body, I had to get some things out my body. And I feel much better. Like I said, I haven't been sick in years. So, like, yeah, when I get sick, I'd be like, what is it? You don't need to see me, honey. I didn't come here to be seen, boo. Like, imagine when motherfuckers keep trying to act like thirsty ass dudes to see if I'll go, because they will. So weird. Like, sometimes it be dudes in here, but a lot of times these other people be the same folks just trying to see if they can start a conversation with you. I've never seen so many weirdos as I did when I got online. At that point, I realized why people was like scared to be on like dating apps. Cause honey, I'd be like, Damn, you going live though? I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, I have a channel. Why wouldn't I go live? But see, I'm just walking, so I don't understand all that other stuff you're talking about. I'm just walking. So, it's no point in over explaining stuff like that, because like I said, I'm just walking. I'm just walking, honey. Me and my big back is walking. But honestly, y'all, walking is the only thing I do besides pull-up bar and planks. Every once in a while, I'll do some lunges or something like that. Baby, other than that, I don't care about that shit. I go walking with my headphones in, and that shit is enough. I wish I have a walking pad. I wish my walking pad was long enough that I could put it like close under my desk. Cause I would just do it at my desk, but I feel like, yeah, I just don't like being in a little space. Cause it's like one of those L-shaped desks. I don't really want it to be like that. So I don't even worry about it. I be like, nope, I need the space. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to move this. I should have moved my stepper out the way. Got my other stepper up here. I had to adjust it. Hold on, still finna move this chair out the way. Hold on, y'all. I gotta move y'all too for a second. So I can unplug this. Y'all, last time I tried to move this, I about broke my charger cord because I forgot it was plugged in and going this way. So let me move this. Okay. I so weird. What you got going today, Sabrina? You said, have you made yourself some tea? Of course, I make myself tea usually most mornings, even if it's just black tea and stuff like that. Every once in a while, I'll switch it and I'll just do some decaf coffee. But of course, ain't gonna lie to you, if it probably wasn't for my tea, I wouldn't get my voice back. A lot of times, I just be speaking like kind of low in order to get my voice back. That's why people are like raspy. I don't care about you thinking my voice is raspy. I can hit every note I need to hit, raspy or not. Folks so weird. They don't understand. Bitch, I will make you think Whitney Houston done came back and y'all in here mad and bitter. But if Babylon made me famous, the same hoes would love me then. Imagine when white folks gotta make you liked for other black people to like you, and then they wonder why nobody liked them. That's why I say I meet people, I meet a lot of talented people. I just believe a lot of black people are dishonest when they say they support black people, black business, but they don't. They don't. They don't support it unless white folks and stuff do. That's why a lot of people have to end up switching their markets to white people. And then black folks be crying, oh my God, why would you advertise to them? Because they're buying it and you want shit for free, even with people doing the work for it not to be free. So can you really, you can't blame everybody. Sometimes you be seeing it after you go through certain things, which is why a lot of people will be like, oh, do counseling to white people and therapy? Yes, I do. And a lot of them are the ones who look into it themselves. So you can't get mad when people are willing to do the work on themselves and you're not. So at that point, it ain't about race. That's why if people watch my content, they will understand white people are the majority, but not every white person is who I'm talking about. The people that take it in offense, they are the people I'm talking about. That's why I say a lot of people just try to be combative because they don't like what you're saying, in truth. Whole time, I'm like, baby, y'all fucking up a lot of people's truth trying to live a lie. Okay, a lot of people can't live their truth if you're too comfortable in your lies. It makes it impossible. So past that point, what do y'all want other people to do who have a truth that y'all don't want them to live in? Don't care. I'm not gonna do it for you. Whew. Yeah, I need to hold this thing by my side, but it's heavy. So I might do that later when I do my high knees. Yes, just tell me something because I'm working out and don't care. If you want me to be honest, I don't. I don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, if I want to be extra, I just come on here and act like I got a BBL too. You don't have to do that. See, luckily for me, I don't take pictures. So I always go out the house looking better than I could take a picture. So I always tell people, just FaceTime me or meet me in person. So I wouldn't know what thinking you're fine is because you got some good pictures saved in your phone feels like. I'm not good at pictures. I'm just good at popping out and being comfortable with what I look like. And obviously the people who deal with me ain't never complained either, so I always get told, man, you look so much prettier than your pictures. Yeah, because I suck at pictures. I don't like it. I don't even like the concept. Don't even like the concept. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all to borrow my weights? You can. Just hold them to your side. Might have to carry them. Might have to carry somebody one day. You never know. Nah, but for real though, hold on, y'all. Let me get my other weight. A lot of times I think like that because, like I said, what if it's somebody you love, your baby? What if you gotta carry your baby for 5, 10 miles? Can y'all do that? I ain't even got no kids. But I always be like, I always be like, if something ever happened, you'd have to carry whoever it is for a very long time before you got anywhere. There we go. Baby, them weights is gonna get it every time, okay? Every time them weights gonna come through like, do you feel me? Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. I do feel you. A little too much. But no, after I do my marches in place, all I do really past that point is my high knees. Because I don't know what my trainer got in store for me, but she might kick my ass today. So I don't need to do too much. Whew. Funny how you never see the same. The hoes that swear they skinny, you never see them come online and work out. Why they always in your chat worried about your body. But when I leave the house, it ain't one nigga who complain about my body. Which is why I know it just be mad hoes. And I definitely don't want you hoes' bodies. So when you understand that, I don't give a fuck what you think you look like, boo. I love me. This body has been bodying for a long time. And what y'all really mad at be the oochie coochie attached to them bodies. That's what y'all mad at because y'all know that oochie good because I'm not throwing it around. You can't say the same. That's why y'all don't like y'all kids or being a baby mama. And half of y'all trying to get pregnant and don't nobody want to skeet in you. I don't blame men. Don't do it, men. Keep your seeds. They don't appreciate them. I'm just being for real. Y'all know y'all be using men for their babies. Yep, don't care. I'm not really reading comments. I'm minding my business. So if you want to be here, cool. I'm working out. I said what I said. Ooh, motherfuckers heavy. I have to stand in front of my step counter so it can catch my steps. I am at 3,262. But the goal is 10K. Why? Because that's just the step count for these days. And then after I do 30 days of these, according to my trainer, she wants me to go up to 1,500 steps a day. And then I'm like, cool, because that's my normal walking. I don't think people understand. I ain't always had a car. So I never really minded walking. When I got used to having a car and I wanted to work out, then walking was like everything. So yeah, sometimes not having stuff help you build your good habits too. It's funny because I think all they wanted me to come here and do is show my ass. Show me your booty. Here you go, booty queens who love to talk about BBLs. Here's a free ass with no BBL to see. You see the jiggle? You see how it jiggles? Okay. Get you one, bitch. Eat something. Become a woman so you can stop being scared of other women. Because we don't give a fuck, ma'am. Yes. Whew. Yes, indeed. Now, let me go get my water and creatine and drink some water. Because a bitch sweating. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Yes, exactly. But that's why I don't always have my ass in the camera. Because a lot of times when you're talking and people think you have a BBL, I don't think people understand my body shape became trendy. So bitches who ain't never had my body shape are trending all over social media. So I be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you mad at skinny bitches getting BBL. I don't need one. Like I said, if I want to come be extra, I will. Is how many people online right now? How many people online right now? Plenty. So a lot of times the only way people find you is if they fucking scroll and find you. I wish women would stop lying and acting like they don't be on here following fat asses more than men. That's why I said bitches be mad. Stand up. Let me see the McDonald's in your ass. I be like, girl, you can see my whole big ass back. And it still ain't gonna stop any man who wants it, okay, from trying to pursue it. Like I said, the skinny bitches and the bitches who BBLs and bad body jobs going out of style, all of them mad. And then throw in the bitches who just single mothers with used up coochies, they real mad. They see me out here, get out of here. You telling the truth on here. Nobody like you. I don't know, bitch. Hoes like you don't like me. And that's what I want. I don't want y'all hoes to like me. Okay, don't like me. Okay? Birds of a feather, and I don't flock with hoes. Okay? And I think it's bad that when people come on here, they don't understand. If I want to come get weird attention, I could come get that. These hoes can't stand up and turn around and get that. Hell, they can't stand up and look in the camera. They want you to feel bad about how you look when I know when I leave the house, people perceive me as better looking than you. I don't give a fuck if I gain 50 more pounds. My weight falls where it looks like I got my body done, dummy. Like I said, when you have a certain body shape, like y'all hoes gotta go to the gym to keep up y'all work to make y'all look thick. I got thick thighs. No, bitch. I ain't never had a thigh gap, hoe. Ever. And I ain't never gave a fuck about it because ain't not nan nigga that talked to me gave a fuck about that thigh, no gap. Not one. Not one. That's why I be confused when bitches be competing like a gay man and then they wonder why they get that. Men like women. They like softness. So imagine when hoes trying to imitate soft with their clothes and hoes just weird. Just weird. And like I said, I know what I'm talking about. There's plenty of girls I follow on here. They are fine as hell. And most of them don't even be on here half naked at all or nothing. And beautiful. So imagine when you know there's plenty of people on here who underrated and all the women who think they fine. Okay? They be really mad. Oh no, one of the girls who mad at big women. If you don't like big women, why are you here? I ain't never seen people worried about bitches that you don't like. Why are you there? Get where you like. Cause when bitches let me know they don't like me, I'm not gonna stay there and try to make you like me. Fuck you. Y'all are so weird. And then it be the same assholes. Why y'all don't ever go live when I'm live? I can't find one live stream of y'all going live when I'm live. Is it cause y'all always on my live streams? Waiting to find something to talk about? Of course. Of course, Pookie Boo. Now, I'm gonna do some more steps on my stepper. Y'all, I got the stepper turned up. I got this stepper. It don't matter. It's 1,000 people online. It's 1,000 people online who got their own channels. Why click on something you don't like? Half y'all saying what y'all don't like only here because y'all will fuck the shit out of it if it liked you. See, one thing about big women, we ain't skinny hoes. So unless we was broke, never got no play, it don't matter what you think about us. We don't want you. So it's not that the woman's too big. Usually it's because your dick's too little. And only a skinny bitch can make you feel like it's bigger. Imagine needing a skinny bitch, but her coochie's loose. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want me some skinny loose coochie with some saggy skinny titties. Ew. Yucky. Coochie look like roast beef and you mad I eat it. I like roast beef. Better than you. It serves a better purpose than your pussy looking like roast beef. So I mean, like I said, some bitches want you to be the jealous of what they have, but I don't want what you have. Therefore, I can't be jealous of that shit. And like I said, y'all the ones getting BBLs and shit. What's wrong? Because all my skinny friends fine as hell. And I ain't worried about none of that. Hey, boo. We hugging, we chilling. Okay, and all my skinny friends eat more than me. To where I be like, damn, where do it go? I guess just because they longer, like height-wise, all my skinny friends can eat. And I don't care. They're grown-ass women. They can do whatever they want to. It's not my job to judge my friends like that. Unless it's something that's going to really hurt them, I'm not here to tell them what the fuck to do. Y'all be so weird. If my friends don't ask me for advice, girl, we just talking. That's why I be weirded out when people come on here and be like, so, oh my God, you're talking to my audience. Bitch, you ain't got no audience. This is the internet, goofy bitch. If they was your audience, you wouldn't be worried about me speaking to them. They'll still be your audience. Motherfuckers be so sad. Po babies. Let me drink me a little more water. Y'all, I'm finna do me some shrooms after my workout later and go in the woods. My friend, she actually works around psychedelics and things like that. And so she was able to get me some grown people psychedelics. Baby, you can go watch Korn. All the pictures on here that I've named have OnlyFans. Go pay for their OnlyFans. They need the money, baby. Who said shrooms scare them? Baby, if shrooms scare you, you done a lot of wrong in people because shrooms usually kind of make you loopy in a good way. They make you see things more of a nice hippie type of way. If shrooms do that to you, baby, you done probably been around a lot of bad spirits. Let's say that. Because even the animals in nature take shrooms from time to time. Like, I don't think people understand the things in nature that a lot of animals eat that they say we're not supposed to. Like say if a bird hurts itself and it breaks its wing, to help with the pain and different stuff like that, that bird would probably just, go eat a mushroom. Baby, I'm not worried about no donations, ho. I'm straight. Go donate. I don't think y'all want me to come on here and act like y'all. When I come on here, bitch, I've been looking like this my whole life. It ain't new to me. So the same bitches who don't understand, the same niggas who be telling y'all they love y'all look better to them, will still leave y'all if I gave them play. So I don't care about what you want to see. If you want to see something, go look at bitches who trying to be seen by you. Y'all want a bitch to act like y'all so bad because y'all here to be seen and ain't nobody looking. I would feel so disappointed. And then imagine having kids and y'all act like that. Ew. Y'all are disgusting. That's how I be knowing what a lot of you hoes do in the dark. Niggas be way too comfortable asking for shit that they shouldn't be comfortable asking for. And the motherfucker already knew. Like I said, the internet changed stuff, but in person, motherfuckers be scared to talk to me. Really, it's because they don't know my energy. You said I was clapping my butt because you don't have an ass. So you want to see me clap my ass so you can talk shit about it. But the thing is, if I wanted to come here and clap my ass, I pole dance. So why do you think I don't pole dance on camera and pretend that being a stripper is a real job? Ho, do you know how long it took me to get my feet right after stripping? Do you know how bad that shit messed up my toes? I never thought I'd see my toes be pretty again. That's why I stopped dancing. I don't give a fuck what you want to see clap. I've clapped at the clubs I made enough, and I don't clap for free. So if you looking for free clappers, go hit up Honor 'em, Strategic Femme, and the rest of these busted assholes who can't come on camera and show their clapping asses. Or the anorexic crackheads like Harmony Simone who come on here acting like somebody give a fuck. Ignorant ass pillheads. See, it's different when you're on your purpose and you actually talking about something. You hoes ain't on your purpose. You hoes just on perks and shit. Weirdo ass bitches. No one cares what you pay for. Your mama and you are OnlyFans people. It's not weird that no one wants your money. Okay? Imagine they mad because they take money for anything. What you mean, how does it affect your feet? I've never heard that. Because most of these hoes on here acting like they used to strip is lying. Hoes can't even tell Harmony Simone and all the rest of these hoes to hang on a pull-up bar for 30 seconds. And y'all will see what I mean when I say these hoes just ready to get one hit quit. While y'all on here pretending to be tough, motherfucker don't have to do nothing but push y'all ass into oblivion. Okay, y'all is not like that. I didn't get strong like that for real until I started dancing because I had to hold my big ass up. So imagine when a whole bunch of skinny hoes who can't even hold up to the pull-up bar, okay, for 30 seconds in here, bitch, if your arms ain't got no grip on the pull-up bar to hold your core up, your coochie ain't got no grip either. Tighten up, bitch, tighten up. Like I said. Like I said. Miss, I'm athletic. I'm on. Let's see you do a couple pull-ups then. I'm sure me doing pull-ups is still gonna be more impressive than you, cause I'm thicker than you. And it don't matter how little I get, I'm still gonna be thick. That's why you hoes gonna hate it. See, hoes hate when you become exactly what you say you are in their face, which is why I didn't come here skinny. I wanted to come here when I was still big, ho. Watch me, okay? If you're gonna watch me properly, because I practice what I preach. But I'm also not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me, okay? Oh no, the fake feminines, the fake feminine wannabe exoticals are here. Baby, go watch somebody who wanna see your fucking butt bone cheeks bouncing up on their dick, making them sore. Go ask a nigga who wanna grab your ribs when he hitting it from the back. Cause I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all be big mad. Big mad. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm. Okay. I don't think they understand. The first time I realized I couldn't do a pull up, I thought I was so weak. And the first time I actually had to do one was when I was in high school. And y'all know how they make y'all do them little PE tests and stuff and have you doing all the running around the gym, do laps, do this many sit-ups and stuff. Boy, they had us go up in the weight room. I was good at like bench pressing and all that other shit. Boy, we got to them pull-ups. I about died. I said, how the fuck can y'all pull yourself up? And this is before I actually had my breast reduction. So I was like, man. And then my gym teacher, she was a lady. She was the volleyball coach actually. She was like, I don't think your titties were made to pull up over a pull up bar. And she was like, I'm gonna let you sit this one out. But I was so offended because I was like, bitch, I could do it too. So for like a couple weeks, she taught me how to like hold my arms and tighten my core and pull up and stuff like that. Y'all, when I did my first pull up, I was so happy. I was so happy. And after that, I was like, bitch, just one? Okay, that started my journey into core training because I was like, imagine feeling like you're strong core wise and you can't hold yourself up for real. That's what made me start doing more core exercises. I used to want to do MMA, which is why I started training calisthenics and jujitsu. My brother used to go to this gym in Memphis that's a jujitsu gym, and he was training shadow boxing and different stuff so he could spar or whatever. And so I used to go with him for free. They'd be like, "Oh, you're such and such sister," because y'all know my brother played pro ball. So everywhere I would go, a lot of people be offering me free shit. And when my brother moved across the country to play ball for his seasons, a lot of those places I was still living around. So I started going to jujitsu training and stuff like that. Y'all, I thought I was finna be whooping Wanda Rousey ass, okay? I was like, I'm finna whoop this hoe, okay? I am sick of this. Getting paid and you can't fight? You ain't even got no comp in there. So I was like, this is really exciting. I'm going to be the first black woman who came in there. But during that time, a black woman came in there and she was so good. Okay. When she came in there, she was so good. I was like, girl, I'm waiting to see you do your thing. But she actually ended up going across country. So hopefully when she's done doing her thing cross country, I really do hope she come back and take them titles in America. Even if they don't let her, she's gonna be deserving of them. She was so good. And her name, one of the girls that I follow now, her name's Tamra. She starts off in wrestling and things like that. But the other lady's name, her name is Jessica, and she's really good too. They're both black women from the United States, though. Really good. One of them is Tamara is 16 or 17. She's actually in high school. But the other lady, she is 32. I found out about Tamara through a guy who follows all of the people who spar online. And y'all, it's a lot of people who have talents. You said, damn, jujitsu? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love jujitsu. And I love being able to, I don't care if I need to choke out a man, if I need to put anybody to sleep, that's what I train for. A lot of women act like they training, most of them are training to be buffer than men, not actually be able to be no competition. And like I said, I'm not competing with men. So I'm still gonna be soft. I'm not trying to be tough. I just want to be able to whoop any bitch and every bitch. Okay, if I get 10 bitches at once, I'm gonna act like this is Dragon Ball Z and I'm in the final tournament. Okay? That's all I'm saying because a lot of bitches don't understand. That's why I ain't never scared. Bring your best cousin. Bring your mama. Bring whomever. So I can practice these moves. Okay? That's really how I go. But I don't live to fight and stuff like that just for play. If you gonna fight and you think you're good at it, make some money. Okay, make some money. Don't create a charge. But one thing about MMA, when I got into it, I realized if you actually become recognized as an MMA fighter and they catch you fighting outside of the ring, baby, you going to jail. So I said, because I know hoes be hating and I know I don't turn the other cheek, let me hold out. Okay, let me hold out. Because like I said, a lot of times it's black women that you gonna have to knock out straight up. It's other black women that you gonna have to do just like Charleston White. And then they're gonna be like, well, damn. Okay, no one cares. Hell yeah, make some money, don't create a charge. What you mean? I can do with that money that I can do with that charge. I don't like to run from shit. Not dick, not people. I don't like to run from nothing. Okay? And if you can't handle that, that's okay. I can. Period. I said what I said. Oh, y'all, I need to turn the levels on this stepper down. I know I got the intensity too high, like the resistance. I don't even know how to turn it down. It's like I just got it and they put it on the highest resistance ever. I feel that shit all in my calves, honey. And I know my calf's strong. So I'm like, whatever's in this resistance level is gonna have me looking like Calfee Wonder. God damn it. You guys. Yeah, I can't see your other one, so I'm just here doing what I do. If that's not a problem. Because like I said, this motherfucker right here be having my calves feeling like they about to fall off when I'm done, honey. And I do not like this shit. Ooh, y'all, I gotta turn this resistance down. Let me get my friend.
Okay, where is it?
Right here. Here you go.
How do I do this?
I almost broke it, so I just left it alone. I have no idea. Whatever it is, I don't want it on the highest resistance, just like a couple notches down. That shit's killing my calves. And baby, we ain't trying to grow our calves.
I don't think there is a resistance.
You say it on there.
It does?
Mm-hmm. Overrated. That's why they had to put her in wrestling. They knew she wasn't no comp. Y'all, I was so disappointed when I saw Ronda Rousey fight and she got knocked out. She got knocked out so quick. I was like, man, how is she a champion though? It's how quick she became a champion that I was like, man, if she can do this, and like I think she had like 3 or 4 fights, and then they said she was already like finna be a champion and get into like the next championship match. At that point, I was like, how can 7 fights, like all the people in these like weight classes and stuff, and that's why I think like women need more weight classes. Women are not supposed to be all those weights. Like most of these people, they height weight never has matched Americans or any other countries. I know if you've ever been out of the country and stuff like that, and you go to other countries, man, a lot of those white people are tall as hell, compared to like American people. Like their average people are tall. The girls too. They damn kids about be tall as you. So I be kind of confused at how like sports here, they don't have different weight classes, simply based on the height of women. The height alone is gonna give you some different weight factors. So I'd be like so shocked that the taller you get as a woman, they act like you still supposed to be skinny, but they know what they're doing. White women and all them other women, they do that so they ain't got no competition. Okay, because they know your titties will weigh enough. You'll have to get a breast reduction to fight them or something. They know what they're doing. That's why a lot of people have to do backyard fighting and stuff like that. But I'm not. Okay, if I had to get that small, I just get that small. I might have some big titties and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is up to you what's healthy on you. And like I said, pound for pound is different than being just in shape. A lot of women ain't pound for pound either. Like when I was going to the gym, it was so many women in there who their frames were like naturally skinny, but because they was like overloading on weights, like they thighs were so muscular and shit like that, and to them that shit was a flex, but really they got that muscular because they wanted to seem softer and thicker afterwards. But that shit fades and it really makes it's bad on your bones, like arthritis and stuff. Even if you're bigger, it's bad on your bones and stuff, so you have to do stuff in moderation. And I'm saying this as somebody who learned from the people who knew what they were doing, who were training me. They wouldn't let me go past a certain amount of weights and stuff like that. So when I see women whose cores and bones and tendons weren't made to lift certain stuff, things like that, I just kind of look at them a little different because I don't think they understand trying to look thick and soft. Y'all gonna end up creating heart issues and all types of stuff like that. And you see that more than anything. Like I said, like even the job I do, I've met so many women. Their bodies, even though they were in the best shapes of their lives, working out all the time, I do honestly believe it's their workouts that caused a lot of their later pains. Specifically, people who run. I ain't gonna say weights and stuff are bad because I think at all times you gotta lift groceries, stuff like that. But just look at all the people who do it differently, you know? Uh-uh. That's not gonna work. It's still really hard.
No, I have to get oil.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, it needs to be greased.
Oh, I didn't know. That's probably why it sounds like that. Here, you can put it over there. I'm gonna just do the regular ones. Thank you, though. And here you go.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay. See ya. I'll finish my workout.
Watching
Hi,
Burst
kitty. I was trying to. I was trying to get a shadow to go to sleep so she stopped attacking the plants. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
All right. Go back to bed.
What? Uh-uh. Let's see. Y'all Cash App is so weird. It's like they always be coming up with like new little stuff. I don't know what that means. Oh well, it's fine. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just moving a little too much. Let me put my phone back on the charger and put this back in my ear. I'm trying to stand in front of this thing. That's how I count my steps. Sometimes I forget to stand in front of it to count my steps, but I like to keep up with them because that's literally what I'm doing it for. My trainer, she was like, I think it'll be better if you trace them. That way, even if you do, kind of get off track, you'll still kind of know where you left off. So I like stuff like that. I like the little easy keep up with stuff. I used to just write everything down like as I did it, but I do think step counters are a really cool thing to use. I used to use them all the time, but I never really like used it to track anything like, oh, I did 4 miles. Like I never went past that. But the app that I'm using now, it tracks everything like uh, the calories, the blood pressure in them. What, baby? Do you want to go in the window? Go in the window. You can go in the window, baby. Oh, you want to go in there? You want to go in the room? You stay in the room till I'm done with my workout. Stay in there. Go. Go, baby. Well, I thought you wanted to go in there. You didn't want to go in there? You want to go in this one? Well, I'm closing it. Okay. She might come bother you, just letting you know. Go bother him. Y'all, my cat. My cat be tearing my friend ass up. She be scratching, like she be playing, but I think she know he like his energy as a guy, cause she always be playing like a little bit rough with him, and then she'll be like all cute and cuddly. I'm like, man, my cat is so. She's such a little girl, like a little kitten baby. She's so cute though. I can't blame her. I can't blame her. She's like, oh, you wanna play with me? So I think it's so cute watching my little cat be a little kitty cat. Before you know it, she'll be an adult cat and she won't act like that. She might be spoiled still, but I love like, pets and stuff when they're in their baby phases. They're too cute. They is so cute. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's continue to work it out. And I'm just gonna walk you. Cause told you I gotta stand in for my little thing and get my steps. And now I just kind of do it in intervals. Let my heart rate get up, get a good sweat. Slow it down, do it again, honey. And then when I get to 7,000 steps, I'm gonna stop and I'll finish my steps throughout the day. Cleaning up, doing whatever. I need to go run an errand real quick. I'll put some gas in my car while it's a pretty sunny day. I don't think I want to wash my car because it might, like, I don't know, it's so iffy out here. As soon as you wash your car, it'll rain and get dusty and all that, so I don't even worry about it. And then, it's different when you have a white vehicle. I will never get a white vehicle again. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I thought I was grown, and I realized, man, white gets dirty so easily. And I wish somebody would have told me that, honey. I think that's the only thing I don't like about my Audi truck is the fact that it's like, yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. No. Yeah, I almost wasted my water. Mm-hmm. Gotta get my steps in. What's that way? Okay. Yeah, I gotta see what I'm gonna get my friend for her birthday. She finna be 35. I said, okay. I gotta get you a nice one, girl. So I'm thinking sometimes you gotta put some thought into it. Her birthday is like in a couple months, but at the same time, she's doing a little thing for her birthday the month before because I think she has like a really busy work year. She be traveling and stuff. Like she's over different districts and stuff, whatever it's called. So I want it to be special for her. I feel like she's such a sweet person and she don't ask for nothing. So people like that, like even though they'll take anything and be grateful, you still want to make it count. Cause I love her. She's so sweet. So that's what I'm thinking about. What I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna play little tunes in my ear. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Hi guys. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Oh shit. Whew. It's hot, bitch. Whew. Woo. Let's go. I'll be here trying to get me a good sweat, okay? Then my ass got the heat on. Like it ain't 60-some degrees outside. About to die in here. Trying to be extra. Lord knows I need to turn the air on before I pass out. I don't know who told me put on sweaters and all that weird shit. Bitch, I about die. And I ain't even got that on. Whew. I remember one time last year I went to Planet Fitness before I ended up seeing some gay guys in there doing their stuff. And there was a woman on the treadmill. Y'all, I'm talking about ran about 2 miles with a whole damn thick ass fleece hoodie on. I'm just sitting here on every machine I get on like, she ain't gonna pass out? You talking about, I was so shocked at how a lot of people's bodies are built different. They'll talk about overheating and shit. Nah. Go to the gym enough, you be seeing people like, baby, they ready for whatever, okay? They are ready for whatever. And I love it too. Because certain stuff is just really impressive. I guess sometimes too it's practice and consistency because y'all know you work out enough. Soon as you get high, you done took your t-shirt off and all of that, baby, please. Ooh. Let's go. Gotta finish my sweat, y'all. Whoa. Yeah. I forgot I can't play it. Great. I don't care how rich I get. Hey. And is. Nope. Hey. I'm so extra. I want to be extra. I have hundreds of people in my live stream right now. All the people know I'm very much a Leo. If I wanted to come out here and show my ass, all the bitches gonna come watch it too. I'm like, God damn. Okay, throwing that shit, yeah. I don't care what nobody say. Dancing and walking is the best workouts you could ever do. And you let out whatever's in you that need to be out, it's gonna come out. I feel like that's the healthiest way to get out your rage, to get out your age. And when I say age, I feel like dancing don't have an age limit. Long as you can move and not break a hip, baby, you can do whatever moves you want to. That's why I love seeing older people who've lived their lives still dancing. It's a different feeling to still be able to have the activity of your limbs the way you want to. I've been met so many black people who don't have rhythm and stuff, and I'd be kind of shocked really, but every black person does not have rhythm. I know plenty of white people who got more rhythm than black people. Okay, y'all need to stop acting like everything is like, you're black, that's why you can dance, baby. The black people who can't dance, every white person who can't dance can outdance them. I was shocked at how much rhythm my own dad did not have. I was like, damn, dad. You be shocked in a mug. Like, how did I come from you? Rhythm be off like a mug. You be surprised they can clap to church songs on beat. I ain't lying. And y'all done been to church watching them people clap off beat at church. You be like, clap on beats. What's wrong with y'all? But no, I'm just kidding. But you find out stuff just by being around. Everybody ain't got rhythm. It's okay too. Some of the best times I had in my life are with my friends and cousins who ain't got no rhythm. They don't change nothing, honey. Ooh, I can't even dance salsa. I know the steps, but I don't mean, Ooh, merengue. Hey, hey. That mean you got some footwork on you, honey. Hey, footwork. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love watch people doing it. Are you cold at it though, or you just know how to do it? I think it's a sexy dance. It's sexy when men do it or women. It's so beautiful. He said, I know how to merengue. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with it. Who taught you how to do it? Just curious. Wow. I love that. That's so cute. That's lit. Who taught you how to do it? Just cause I'm nosy. Who taught you how to do it? Now salsa, I learned from somebody who know how to do it. Merengue, no. I feel like you gotta learn from somebody who be hitting that for real in they soul. With the good tapping shoes on, okay? Hey, I believe it too. The only time I've seen people even offer like dance styles like that complex, is dance school. I remember when I was younger, I tried to do hip hop dance classes, and I was like, Dad, I already know how to do all these dances they trying to teach me. And he was like, No, you don't. I was like, Yes, I do. Watch. I can do the heel toe. I can do this. I can't break dance, Dad, but I can stand on my head. Okay. At that point, I was like, Look, I can do everything you're paying for. Can I just do something different? Like I wanted to do stuff I didn't know how to do, but my parents only wanted me in stuff they felt like was black. So after a while, I was like, well, see, me being a preacher's kid, I wanted to do the dances where I could wear pretty outfits. Okay? And so my dad, I don't think he understood that. Maybe he did, and I just didn't think he did. Because I wanted to wear the tutus and the cute stockings. I wanted to wear the cute little salsa outfits with my little heels. And, I was so ready. I was like, ooh, Dad, I can get my hair straightened. And, my dad probably already had it in his head, no, ma'am. But like I said, if I ever was to have a child, I wouldn't block them at anything. I'd make sure they were healthy enough to do whatever they needed to do at all times and throughout life. And if I could afford it, baby, what you want to do? Okay, what you want to do, my dear child? Okay. A lot of people don't ask their kids what they want to do. They just kind of put them in stuff. I think that's why a lot of people don't stick to it. Hey. I love that. Shout out to you for letting your baby be a baby and do what they love. Because most of the time, kids tell you what they really enjoy. I love that. Then my daughter be dancing too. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me, a lot of the young girls, when you watch them compete online, a lot of their routines are more complex than the older women. So you have to kind of like think about the fact that a lot of kids can pick up on stuff a lot of older people can't too. So starting them younger and younger, I think you can't go wrong with that. I don't care if it's just majorette. I don't, you know, it's like I feel like certain things kind of go hand in hand. Like for myself, I think the only reason why I was really good at pole dancing, all that type of stuff as I got older, even after not doing certain stuff, was because I started doing gymnastics when I was younger. And when I first started gymnastics, we did not do nothing but work out. That's what made me not want to do gymnastics. I was like, I want to learn how to flip. I do not want to run 6 miles, Dad. And so my dad was like, well, you got to do this first. And I was like, no, just teach me the flips. So I stayed in gymnastics for a while until I got into tumbling. And if you don't know what tumbling is like all of the flippy, head roll, all those type of things for cheerleading. Because that's what I got into. I actually wanted to be a cheerleader. And when I started trying out for cheerleading, all the ladies were like, your body. We can't put your backside in a skirt without it kind of showing. So the only reason I got turned away from cheerleading, where I was competitive cheerleading, is because my butt stuck out too much. And people don't even understand that. Like, imagine a child not understanding your body is a problem for girls who can't handle competing against your body type. I wouldn't even say it's the adults because what adult is gonna come on stage and mess with you? See what I'm saying? So a lot of times I learned it was my body that kept me out of certain things. And the older I got, the only thing your body will get you into is pole dancing. Okay? And most of the bitches who can't work the pole, they go sell their coochie. Period. And I knew I wasn't a coochie seller, and I knew I didn't want to be on no pole either. I was like, bitch, my feet hurt, and I'm tired of fighting hoes. Okay, like at that point, I was like, dancing is fun. It's the environment that you're dancing in that makes it what it is. And I've only worked at maybe 2 clubs where I didn't want to quit because the girls were so cool like that. Only 2 clubs, and when you're dancing, you don't dance at the same club unless you ain't good at what you do. I used to go to other clubs to make more money. I never went to stuff when they had like a lot of celebrities and stuff. I wasn't that type of girl. I didn't even keep up with celebrities. I just wanted to make my money and pay off my school stuff. So, yeah, pole dancing was that for me. And like I said, the older I got, the more I understood that people judge you off of that. That's one reason. Like, when I met my ex, I met him after I stopped stripping. And I wanted to start back stripping just to save some money and sit on it. And he was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. He was like, everywhere we go, I have to stand behind you almost and do this. And, to the point where, some men don't care. If they really want to talk to your girl, as soon as you go in to pay for gas, he going to be leaning over the window. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You beautiful. You niggas don't care. And I'm the type, I feel like, oh, you think you gonna disrespect my man to me? Yeah, like I'm that type of person. So instead of start something my man gonna have to finish, I just be respectful all the time. I just be like, you know what? Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, handsome self. Okay? Be lying. You gotta be extra nice sometimes when you know you get play and you don't even want it. Okay? So I be feeling bad for women who don't understand your lack of play be showing. Cause baby, a lot of the play you get ain't nobody but somebody wanting to say they smashed. Like I said, I guess having brothers and being the only girl, it's easy for me to read guys a lot easier because I watch my brothers be guys their whole lives. My dad. So imagine me being in the house and it's just me and maybe my grandma when she come over and then 5 other boys, 6 other boys, 8 other boys. That's how it always was. That's why I don't understand how girls can act like they dick crazy. Boys are crazy and a lot of boys are nasty. Even when they younger, they be nasty, a lot of them. So I be like, you never know what type of woman raised the guy you're with. So having brothers, I used to always be on my brother's ass. Get these towels out of this floor. I just cleaned it. Okay, my bad, Joy. Okay, but get in here and get it out of my floor. And I would say it's mine because I cleaned it. And they'd be like, okay, okay, okay. But then I'm finna go play basketball. I don't care what you go do. You go get this out of the floor first. Okay, like when my mom passed, I basically became my mom. Okay, my brothers was in the house like, oh, Joy, can we have this? And I'd be like, I don't care. You gonna cook it. So after a while, being the only girl, you be feeling like you didn't already had kids. I swear to God, you didn't already feel like you didn't have kids. Like even as you get older, most of the time people don't really check on you. They call and let you know how they doing, type shit, cause they so used to you being in a certain position. So I really wouldn't know what it's like to not act like men don't have a soft spot or don't get confused about stuff. Most of the time they are like that, even if they don't tell you. That's why I talk. I used to talk to my brothers all the time. When they was confused about stuff, they come straight to me, knock on my door, have to stop my homework. So tell me this, because I know you're going to tell me from a girl perspective. If a girl said this, okay, my brothers are used to coming to me as a woman for girl advice. So I'd still be sitting up in here like, where if y'all got all these brothers, how y'all don't understand men yet? Or your brothers are down low and y'all can't tell or something, or your brothers just don't like you, or y'all don't share the same mom, dad. I don't know what it is, but it ain't nothing I wouldn't tell my brothers in truth, even if it hurt them. And it'd be the same if I had a sister. I don't have a sister. I have stepsisters. And we can't stand each other because they're light skinned, colorist girls, okay? And they look at my dad as their dark skinned trick stepdad, okay? Like, I don't give a fuck how he does you as long as he treats me a certain way. And a lot of times, that's what causes the clash in most people's lives. Because even if I come around, my dad is not gonna let that show because he wants to, keep up what he's always kept up. In other words, we've always had money. So if I come around, he's not gonna make it seem like we don't have money just because I'm around. It's the fact that he spends a lot of his time playing the perfect stepdad, and it's out of colorism, okay? Because you have your own daughters, you have your own sons. I feel like a lot of men who become stepdads is to take away, the notion they don't want to kind of do things for their own kids. I got another family, so I can't. You grown, take care of yourself. I would never do my kids like that. That's why I feel like a lot of girls who don't like other girls, I guarantee you they are that type of woman. They probably will have smacks with their daughter's boyfriends if they had a chance, stuff like that. Because a lot of women ain't done shit to you. Me telling my truth, like, should not make you mad as a woman. Like, the amount of women who have told me their truth, it don't hurt me because it's not like I'm competing with your truth or trying to live it. So you talking to people should not be like, oh my God, I can't tell you how I feel. My brothers and them will come to me crying. They isn't like, I don't know. I feel like it's your energy as a woman. Like for real. Like my brothers and them have never been shamed to come to me and cry or feel a certain way. And I would never make them feel bad about it. So that's why I feel like a lot of women, they want a weak man. Because I feel like weak men are the ones who don't cry. We all cry. Bitch, I cry when I'm mad sometimes. Okay, that anger will make you cry too. So you never know why somebody's crying. Okay, they might just be tired and need to let it out. That's why I feel like I'm so grateful that I was the only girl energy that was needed because I did need all the stuff around me to help me shape my energy. I did. Even watching my brothers get older, guys change as they get older too. Sometimes their personalities change when they find the hobbies they really like. So I'm grateful I was able to watch, the men around me develop from boyhood age. Because only then did I understand that a lot of stuff wasn't guys, it was women. It was absolutely women. That's why when I thought I was gay as a teenager, it's easy to manipulate women because the whole time they damn near manipulating you. And so when you realize that, you be like, damn, I'm not even gay because I don't want to be manipulated. Okay, at that point, I feel like a lot of men say they're gay because they don't want to be manipulated by women, period. And so they start doing the manipulating because I think a lot of men really think that's what women act on, manipulation. And it's fucked up because when you come into womanhood for real, baby, life is too short to be wasting time playing games with folks. And I feel like as somebody who, you know, going through the hood and stuff like that, the only people who really, go through certain things in the hood like that, if you can't survive the hood, it's because you messy. It's because you want to sleep with folks that you don't need to be sleeping with, or it's because you always provoking people who ain't finna fucking play with you. Okay, I know random acts happen, but in the hood, they usually ain't random. Okay, you didn't piss somebody off, okay, like in the worst way, minded business that wasn't yours. That's usually how people can't survive the hood. So if a lot of people miserable and shit like that when they come on here, it's because they can't go around the atmosphere they in and be comfortable. I don't go around offending people. Life too short for that. Okay, a lot of people I grew up with, they dead now. all my closest best friends from growing up, after we spread out, do different stuff, people meet different girlfriends, different, they're dead. So imagine still surviving when you're here. And a lot of people don't understand, bitch, I'm not finna play with you because half the people I know who played like you do, they got killed. Okay, and some of them was just there, wrong time, wrong place. Everything ain't for you. It is the people you chill with. So I'd be like, don't bring me that ratchet shit over here because you mad I'm not on your time. Okay? I don't think people understand sometimes you gotta stop the threat where it is so they understand you are not a threat. You are going to go meet your God. That's how it is. If my purpose ain't finished, you sure ain't finna make me not finish it. You have been given the power to do that. What you mean you can't survive the hood minding your business? How come the fuck you can't? It's people right now who ain't left the hood just cause they business. What you mean, boo? I ain't never heard that one before. How you not surviving the hood minding your business though? What you mean you know I ain't just say that? What I say? What I say that's so bad? Oh, okay. I probably read it wrong too. I'm like, what's no bap? I thought you teaching me some new slang, honey. But no, that's how it is. Like I said, it depends on who you are too. Like a lot of women be want to be seen, men too, and they not the type of people who need to be seen because they can't protect that. So if you can't protect what you trying to be seen with, you may just want to not show it. Because like I said, half these people don't understand. You be getting stuff, and as soon as you get more than most people around you, all the people around you waiting on you to lose it or trying to figure out a way to make you lose it to humble you. Most people only follow people they want to see something bad happen to. Yeah, that's what she kid. That's the whole time while they clapping for what something that's gonna happen to you, whatever happened to them gonna be so much worse. Like I said, I don't be happy to see bad stuff happen to people. Life is life, but a lot of people they are the ones that cause the stuff that happened to them. So you can't even feel bad for them. That's how I am. I can't feel bad for people spiritually who I know are like leading themselves on these paths and they could change. You said, oh God, that shit weird as you get. Older motherfuckers don't check on you. They call you and tell you how they're doing. Yes, they do. And I thought it's funny because your whole life, like your parents, grandparents, they be acting like they're your gods. But as soon as they push you into the world, usually, they don't call and check on you. They don't do shit. They spend your whole life trying to keep you on lock. Then as soon as you get into the world, they don't give a fuck what the world you go through. And at that point, you realize most of these people only have kids to seem like they was doing something more than other people. When those kids are old enough to do what they do, okay, they throw them into the world lost. Okay, and if you go wrong, you go wrong. Long as your parents feel like they got a house to live in, cars to drive, most of your parents don't give a fuck about you. And that's not how parents are made to be. Your parents are supposed to elevate you first as a child. Okay, I don't care if they don't have a car, you supposed to have a car. You are the youth. You are in your youth and your strength. So if anybody can hurry up and get it done and not waste the energy and have the energy to waste, it's your youth. So why not push your kids ahead, create the relationships to keep them home and love them, you know what I'm saying? Like to do that. I think it's crazy. Like I don't even think it's a racial thing because a lot of races of people don't have families like that. But I do think it's a beautiful thing, regardless of race, when families can stick together like that. I do believe you're supposed to do that. And it's not a believe, it's a fact. That's why animals in nature, most of them stick together like ants, or they have a pride or a herd. And like I said, the only time those prides separate is when travesty happens. Okay. Other than that, they're together. Okay, can't nothing come between them. It got to go through all of them, and that's how life should be. I just feel a lot of people be mad because they know they ain't got no real, what I'm saying, riders with them. Them people riding with you because they like you, hate you at the same time. That's not the type of people you want in your life. Okay, a lot of people they best friends with people like Shanquilla Robinson got set up by. A lot of people be trying to take vacations with their frenemies and shit and don't make it back. A lot of people be knowing this before they go. They just used to kissing ass their whole life. And it's sad, really. I'm gonna tell y'all what's really weird to me. How YouTube has all these community guidelines, but people can come in your chats and troll. If you have to respect like the community guidelines, why the hell do YouTube not automatically remove the post of people who are posting stuff negative? Because if you come in here and speak on truth, and even if it's not negative, they will not push your stuff on the algorithm. They will be sending you, hi, your content is controversial, or you need to take this out. Why is it that they don't do that when trolls are in here 10 deep saying the same disrespectful things? Like, it makes you really wonder about YouTube. If y'all can, if I can turn on this camera and if I look baby face enough, they will block my, like, that's the first strike I got. I turned on the camera and then they turned it off because they said I had a minor under the age of 13 on camera being unaccompanied by an adult. And I said, man, look. Okay. Yeah, you ain't lying, Chris. That's what they do. That is what they do. But what do you guys have going today? I'm actually downloading something for my Patreon. I recorded a video that I'm gonna upload for my Patreon, and I think they are going to love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. I have to come back on here in the bio and actually put my actual Patreon. Can't you get an AI mod or something? I don't know. I don't really use AI. I don't prefer to use AI. I don't. Yeah, I'm being nosy, seeing what they doing outside. I'm being nosy, looking all outside, y'all. What's up? And y'all know I'm gonna come on camera later because, well, what's the point of being shaky about how you look if you like it? So, y'all know I'm gonna come on camera later. I just had to be extra. Had to come show my big back on camera. Cause baby, I don't care. Y'all gonna hate it even more on Christmas. I'm just gonna turn around and stand there. Okay, and I'm gonna watch you watch me. And I'm gonna say, does your back look like this when you take off your shirt, ma'am? With no bra on? Like I don't think people understand. Like, women don't even know how women's bodies look. That's why a lot of men don't care what women think. Men like what they like, and I let men like what they like. Like I said, it be funny. He said crazy. It is crazy because imagine knowing you don't like women, but it's always women who be on here worried about your body. Bitch, it don't matter what I look like. Do the nigga I want you? No, you just trying to find out if he do. And if I'm single, y'all hate that even more because there's no reason for you to bother me. And I'm not married, so what does that tell you? And I also don't have kids. Imagine the women who come on here and they really just mad because I'm not stuck and I'm not cheap enough, fat enough. Ain't none of that stuff enough for me to become it. But at y'all best weights, y'all best pretty, y'all best hairstyles, y'all best ages, all y'all got scammed into a relationship with a dude who don't want y'all. Over smicks. And y'all be getting older, raising them kids, and mad at other women who don't care. Like, we didn't make you choose your decisions. We didn't make you choose dust buckets. Okay. And then the women who with husbands and stuff, a lot of them be mad too. Be madder. Cause they know if you get close enough to their husband gonna be DMing you and cash apping you. Most of them have already caught their men doing this. Okay, that's why so many women be on here mad. Like, I don't think women understand the male attention I get on here. I don't want men. I'm not on here for men. Okay, if you meet people and you meet them and they're genuine, that's cool. But it's the internet. You should be able to talk to people and leave it there. You shouldn't have to take everything offline just to have a conversation. That's why I think women mess up. Women be pretending every dude that talk to you in conversation wants you like that. Now, a lot of times y'all make them feel like that. Knowing that y'all don't be wanting a lot of dudes y'all be conversating with. So like I said, I think a lot of the women who come on here mad like that, they really just mad because you calling them out and being a trick to men who don't want to be tricks. Oh well. Okay, I'm not trying to get mass deleted because y'all want to play with niggas. Like it be seeming like a lot of women, it be other women who play with people. Okay. It be other people on here literally trying to set other people up that they want. But I be like, girl, half of y'all got kids in every frame. Why is y'all on here looking for attention? Okay, be ready to bring a monster around their babies. Just to say they got a man. Okay, as soon as they get a boyfriend, they done made a couples channel. Baby boo hoo. Boy, please. I know you ain't never thought I came on here just for you. No, I'm not here for that type of attention. Like I said, if I want to come here and be messy, I do it. I just come here because like I said, it's a little extra money on the side. And guess what? You meet a lot of great people. Okay, you do meet a lot of great people. In between all the fakes and the snakes and the people who steal your content, it is a lot of cool ass people on here. And a lot of times they be making it worthwhile. They the ones make it worthwhile. Cause we out here. It's just the people who always been bitter, mad, and bad attitude. Like I be meeting the women who have the bad attitudes right here on live stream. I'll go in a live stream and be like, oh, you working? Like today earlier, y'all, it was this bitch named Nola on there. And I went in the chat because I thought she was working out. This bitch like in a gym and shit. Like I thought she was doing workouts because she want the people on live to do them with her. But no, she just want to put like dance and get attention on camera. Like trying to get likes, see who liking it, see who in the comments hyping her up. But I didn't realize that. Like I posted, I was like, oh, you doing workouts? Shit. I've been scrolling the live trying to see who doing workouts. A lot of people on there doing step aerobic classes, dance classes, all types of stuff. And them jumps will have you dripping sweat. So I thought she was one of those type of people. So I texted her, I was like, oh, I'm finna do this workout. Cause I thought she was working out for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why come on live and work out if you don't want people to interact? Okay, so as soon as I said it, she like, nope, don't come in here projecting on me. Nope, you can get out. Nope, I like to work out by myself. Bitch, if you wanted to work out by yourself, you wouldn't even be online. Goofy, dumb bitches. Like, this is why people don't like black women. You're lying. You're online for attention. When you don't get it, you go to the bitches you feel like are getting more attention than you, trying to shit on them. Y'all are so obvious. Like, ew, it's disgusting. And then they be mad. Like, it don't matter what you think about somebody else. I'm still not mad enough, ugly enough, anything else to act like you hoes. So what really is it? It's so disgusting. And then I be like, now I see why red pill tent really do exist. I be understanding after you run into contact with these bitches. Like, imagine having a bad attitude like that. I just want to work out by myself. But you ain't said that to not nan dude in your chat. Like, imagine coming online to be a hoe and then you meet somebody who's not and you acting like somebody doing something wrong to you. Bitch, all I did, you're on live stream, goofy bitch. And then get mad when somebody comment. No, no. What they won't tell you is, I watched your live stream today and I don't like what you're talking about. See, a lot of black people, especially black women, the more you tell the truth, the more they gonna have to humble themselves and listen to the same men they've been trying to shit on. That's what they get mad about. Bitch, ain't nobody ask you. You don't have to ask me, okay? Half of them don't cook or wipe their asses, and not only that, half of them still living off Section 8 or with they ex-girlfriends that they cheated on, cheating with their baby daddies. Like, I don't think you understand, half these bitches down bad. That's why they spend all their time trying to find gym memberships to prove they doing something and shit. Bitch, the gym is at home. All these nasty ass people. Imagine bragging about going to the gym as nasty as people are in real life. All the people who go in public bathrooms and don't wash their hands and nasty, they do the same shit at the gyms. And all them nasty ass people can afford the memberships too. Most people on here be bragging about affording the cheapest memberships. And guess what? Just like you can afford that cheap membership, all the nasty ass people can come afford it too. So at that point, you'd be like, what are you bragging on? Touching everybody else sweat, piss, and not taking a bath for 3 days. They're 2 week old spray tan. They've been sitting their coochies on. Like, no, that shit is nasty. That's why I be laughing. Women will never admit They only online working out because them hoes lacking attention. Like, bitch, most of my workouts, I ain't never had to come online. And then imagine saying, I just want to work out by myself. Okay, so why you go live if you want to work out by yourself? Cause you didn't, hoe. You need some attention. Like I said, hoes is goofy. So I can't even get mad at men who be like, I'm sorry, I don't want a goofy ass black woman. Can I blame you? I can't. I cannot. At this point, I'm clapping for for everybody, okay, who has to get away from ignorance, because you never understand till you see it tenfold. Okay, and nobody wants to be your baby daddies or your husbands. Or, like, I cannot even get mad. That's literally the point I'm at. Imagine seeing it firsthand and then being like, oh, somebody was not lying. And then you realize all the bitches who on here whining the most, having to, do them extra things, they been lying, baby. You said that's why I have my treadmill in the garage. Yep, exactly. You can tell a lot of them hoes come right online and don't even wash their face, brush their teeth, then be up there trying to call you dusty and ugly and unmoisturized. Bitch, what do you look like? We still wouldn't know. You probably just sitting at home crusty like you always do, because you hoes aren't on camera. So imagine being mad because, like, I think it's embarrassing when you talking about the most popular lame shit. Like, it's lame to people who know it's lame, but it's the most popular shit. If you can't get the most views off of talking about the most popular shit, you are hella lame. Cause that's what's gonna draw people in anyway. The same shit they know about. Ooh, you're talking about this case. I'm gonna click on hers too. Oh, she said this, but she can't. You hoes are lame. So most of y'all only make videos after y'all heard somebody else repeat it. So guys, today we're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna talk about that. And all they're telling you is we're gonna talk about this bitch's content that I saw. Like I said, the faceless beauties, okay, of live streaming, YouTubing, TikToking, all this shit. I don't even know if you can be faceless. Can you be faceless on TikTok? I'm just curious because I don't have a TikTok. So I don't know. Can you make a profile on TikTok and actually not have your face showing or what? Y'all let me know because I know some of y'all got TikTok and stuff too. I've seen free TikToks, but I see them on here on YouTube. So I don't really know how the app works. My cousin had to go find Girls Union, and then Girls Union was like, oh my God, you found me? No, bitch, you keep finding me, so it's easier to find you. No, I'm not muted. I'm sorry, y'all. My thing was skipping on here. I was getting notifications, but they were like skipping, coming back to back. So I had to undo my Wi Fi and connect it again. I don't be liking that because I might miss some important messages, y'all. But I'm off for the next couple days because I need to make sure, I'm rested. So I'm going to be resting for the next couple few days until I'm fully A1. I actually feel really good. I just know, certain things could come back if you do too much. So I'm really excited. I don't think y'all understand. I'm so excited about January and February. We're supposed to be doing the finishing up of most of my filming. So I'm really, really excited. I don't think you understand, like, certain stuff I have to do. That's the only reason why I waited a certain amount of time to kind of make sure I was rested enough to come online. Because I know a lot of stuff you're going to deal with on social media can make you stressed out, even if you are some of the calmest, type of people. So when I came on here, I had to make sure all my other ducks were in a row so that I didn't ever get caught up in trying to prove myself to people I don't like who don't like me, okay, or vice versa. Okay, I just came on here to speak my truth. And after I spoke my truth, a lot of people didn't like that because they were still living their lie. Like, oh, I'm a Christian. As a pastor's daughter, most people's truth is still a lie to me. It's still a lie to me. And that being said, I feel like a lot of people, like living with the main liar, then living with the people who copy the main liar, it just make you look at black people differently mentally. It'd be hard to find people mentally who not stuck on like that Cain and Abel spirit, that envy spirit. But after you get past that, I feel like life is like it's so chill if you let it be. if you let it be. You said, okay, I'm back. What it do? Thank you for stopping by. And like I said, I appreciate y'all helping me get my watch hours. Like I said, I'm not channeling right now because it's too many people on live stream. So I don't want to channel. I don't want to do anything extreme. Like I said, a lot of times when it's too many people online, I don't channel at all because the people that find you are just content thieves and, you know, haters, maybe trolls. Oh no, it's okay. No, it's not my live. I turned off my internet for a second. I turned off my data and my Wi-Fi and let it reset. Uh-uh. I'm still tripping. Bitches who watch TV and do show reviews all day try to pretend I'm supposed to be sitting on my couch watching TV all day when I don't even watch TV. That's why I say if y'all stay here long enough, you already understand that most of these people so weird and fake. I know my friend, she was like, girl, I done seen so many people. I know they're copying your content. They even be talking like you and trying to crack jokes and stuff like you. You can tell they trying to have your personality. I'm not surprised. Like a lot of my friends, like they have bigger channels than me. They the ones that was like, we need you online. They was like, we need your ass online with your crazy ass. And I don't think you understand. I like my peace for real. Okay. So I never was gonna come back online after they booted me off like what 12 years ago for talking about the trans agenda they were pushing. And then when I came back online, the trans agenda was already in effect. I said, oh my God. So when I came back, all my like my one of my closer friends that I talk to all the time, like there's like three of them, but one of them in particular, she has like fucking 300K subscribers. And when I tell you she be getting so much fan mail and weird stuff to her P.O. box, that's why she was like, girl, don't put this on there. Don't put that on there. No, ma'am, don't do this. I'd be like, really? She was like, yes. And I see what she meant afterwards. Okay, afterwards. If a lot of people on here knew, half the people that we know in real life, the only reason why we don't click up and do panels and shit is because we all do different content. Ain't none of us doing the same content. So it's easy for us to kind of see different stuff in our contents because all we do is kind of keep up with each other like that. And then one of my friends, she got offline after she kind of had her baby a couple years ago. And good for her. She's never came back. She was just like, no, it's just too much. I don't think I can handle it. And I think it's because like most of her stuff was painting and stuff like that. So it probably took a lot of, supplies and yeah. You said, damn, I need to make me a channel. I work a lot though. See, that's how I feel too. That's why when I come on here, like, I don't think you understand, to get my watch hours and stay up on them, especially when I know I'm gonna need to disappear for months at a time, which I will. Um, I just went ahead and made as many videos and time and hours as I could. Because when you disappear, you gonna have to disappear, but that don't mean they won't change them guidelines by the time you come back. So I always try to make sure if I don't have nothing, get your watch hours, stuff like that, and do your thing. So, like, during the day, I say if you're gonna start content, put about 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, 30 minutes to an hour aside and make you some quality content. And like I said, if a lot of people will just stay in their lane, their content will blow up quickly. Like when I say quickly, I'm talking 2 to 3 months, 2 to 6 months. You don't need that much time. People gonna like who they like. And there's no limit to who you can subscribe to. That's why I'm like, what do you mean your audience, bitch? Like y'all are so weird. Get it together. Like, ew. Okay, you don't have no audience. If you that worried about your audience, you know ain't nobody in it. Okay, because I'll never be that worried. But yeah, make you a channel. It'll, like I said, it depends on how you are. If you like making content and stuff like that, do it. But I say don't make content if all you have to do is overshare and stuff like that. Look, weirdos coming in my chat. Like I said, It's just strange how YouTube watches everything you do, but they can't see the trolls who come in here saying the craziest shit. Really? You know what else will be really? Well, you're a man, right? I'm making sure because some people be using other people's profiles, but from your picture, you look like a male. I be looking for male content like about different things because I feel like only men can do certain things in nature and actually understand it, like by male nature. I think it would be cool to see how different animals react to you as a male. And you said you have a daughter. You don't have to put your daughter on here, but I still think it would be cool to see you kind of show how you react to, yeah, how animals react to you. And I even thought, I know this is weird, but because I speak Spanish, I've literally been thinking about going around with my Ray-Bans. Okay, I don't never wear my Ray-Bans, y'all. I literally got them as a gift and they just sit there. But I thought about using them to go around and speak Spanish to people and record it just so people could see how racist most Hispanics are and then see the ones who are the nicest ones are usually very dark, damn near black. And I just wanted to show people, you know, how people perceive you when they don't know the camera's there. I think that would be some of the best content for black people to see right about now, considering a lot of black people still trying to be click tight with people who came here to take your birthright status. You know, so I feel like if you want to know how these people feel about you, what better way than to walk around as someone who looks fully black American, okay, and talk to them in Spanish and let them tell on themselves. And I think that'll be the best content ever. So y'all stay tuned. Cause like I said, a lot of people can't make the content I make, so I ain't gotta be in a rush to make it. Just like I don't speak certain languages, only certain people can go around and do it. That's why people like the Mademoiselle and all these people, they don't speak Haitian or anything. They don't speak Haitian Creole. They don't speak no type of anything. They speak English. That's why none of them hoes can't make content in their native languages. And I think it's a beautiful thing when you can go through and kind of show the texture, okay, of what's shown when you kind of present as black and speak other languages. And I say texture, not temperature, because I feel like what your texture of hair and different things look like will depend on how people respond to you or how they feel about your texture. You said you can cook too. You can cook. Like a lot of my first videos I did, I was doing cooking stuff, like just protein, healthy stuff that I was actually eating for real. So sometimes you gonna cook anyway, right? Just record yourself cooking it. You know, like, hey guys, today I'm cooking this or I'm cooking that. You know, so I feel like eating is a natural part of life if you ain't broke. So, and even when you broke, it's still a part of life. So, you know, cook whatever you cooking and make it content. It ain't even gotta be good. I know I made a short on here. It was just me cooking 3 over easy eggs. And it still got views. You see what I'm saying? Like people are gonna look if they wanna look. It's like I think it's more so what's your reason for being here? Cause like I said, if you're gonna be here to be monetized. Cause I don't think it's worth putting out certain things here for free. I don't. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm off for the next couple days. God damn. I'm so happy. At that point, all I gotta do, okay, I'm gonna do my hair a little bit later. But I ain't doing nothing but oiling my scalp again, steaming my hair. I don't know if I want to stretch it again. I think I might just put it in some twists. Yeah, I think I might just put it in some twists and chill. That way I can steam it like every maybe 2 days for a week. I don't usually leave my hairstyles. I don't care if I straighten my hair. Sometimes I'll leave it in. I'll leave it straight for like 3, 4 days or a week. But I always try to make sure I wash my hair at least once a week, sometimes twice if I feel like I got a lot of time. Yes, I do. Shoot, wash it. What type of dreads do you have? Like, I'm not a dread person, but I'm always curious, like, what type of dreads do, I feel like a lot of women, you see them getting sister locks now or whatever. And I think sister locks are so beautiful on women. So, so beautiful. Like, yeah. And I'm going to say this, like, a lot of times I see the energy in the dreads. So everybody dreads ain't beautiful to me, sadly. It's just the energy, sometimes you lock the wrong energy up. Yeah. Until you cut that off, baby, you might be giving off some different stuff. But I love to see people who are healthy minded, keep their dreads. Because only certain tribes are even made to wear dreads. So, you know, I don't think dreads look good on everybody. And like I said, everything don't matter what I think is what other people think about themselves. If they like it, they can like it. It's just the spiritual aspect behind them. Oh, free forms. Okay. Did you start them yourself or somebody else started them for you? I don't think free forms are that hard. Yeah, I don't think free forms are hard. When I was younger, my brother used to let me start his dreads and stuff like that. Then I do them till he get a certain length, and then after that, he just kind of cut them off every so often. So I'm so used to seeing people start their journeys, end them. So I'm not really, So what? You don't twist down your roots or nothing. You just let them do whatever. Wow, you sound like me. I don't do a lot to my hair either. I think that's why it grows so much. Um, I'm a lazy natural. Okay, I am a lazy natural. But I feel like I'm a lazy natural because my hair is low porosity. I'm just gonna be honest. If my hair was high porosity, I would always do different styles. Because high porosity hair is so much more slip. Yeah, my low porosity hair could never. And it's not even nothing to be ashamed about because my hair usually stays really, really thick. It's hard for me to lose edges and look like it and stuff like that. So it's good things too. But like if it came to trying a whole lot of different hairstyles, high porosity girls are so lucky. They're so lucky. Like I do stuff with my low porosity hair, but it also depends on how moisturized my hair is when I do it, on how it's gonna come out. Mm. Shit, as long as you can do it yourself, do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Mm-mm. Hmm. Dang, good for you. You must been growing your hair for a minute. I'm surprised you did them so well because I used to want locks. until I realized how it was gonna change my hair texture and different things like that. And it's not even like a rough texture or anything like that. I just feel like the texture of my like my edges and stuff. I don't want my edges to start balding and thin. And I think, just being honest, I think a lot of women go through that as their dreads get heavier. But I also think dreads are not for women. They're meant to be held up by the neck of men. They're heavy. So, the only locks I do believe are really for women are the thinner locks, just because they're made to, your neck and shoulders are made to withstand that weight, even when they get longer. But I think they're beautiful. I do. I think they're beautiful, especially when you take care of them and you take care of you. Them the only times I really see dreads, honestly look regal. Other than that, I think it's a cop out because a lot of people don't like their natural hair texture. So it's a way for them not to have to see their hair textures. I rarely meet people who have certain hair textures who get dreads. See, I got my edges. Thank goodness. Like I said, I think it's because I leave my hair alone. Like the only time, like I stretch my hair, but what I do is I air dry it, and then after I air dry it, I heat comb it. And when I say heat comb, I take my flat irons, and I don't even get like the deep root of my hair. I just lay the flat irons on it. I don't even flat iron from my root. I flat iron from maybe like an inch down, and then I go back and it just kind of smooth it out. That's how I feel like I keep my edges and my root shaft thick. Now when I get to the bottom of my hair, I feel like that's thinner because I usually put oil on the ends of my hair, not just my scalp. My scalp, I oil my scalp maybe twice a week. I don't really like a lot of oil on my scalp. Oil make my scalp itch. So even like oils that are natural, like I said, low porosity hair is not made to sit oil on. You have to steam it before you put oil. So I only put oil on my hair when I steam it. If not, I think it just sits on the scalp and it itches. Like I'm trying to get in, I can't. So yeah, I don't oil my hair a lot. But when I straighten my hair, my version of straight, um, I put so much oil in my hair before my hair be seeming flat. But that's how I keep my hair moisturized. I let it be heavy in oils for a couple few days, and then I wash it out. After that, even when I take down my hairstyles and stuff, my hair still is fluffy, soft. I don't have to rehydrate or remoisturize so intensely. So I like it. I like it. I wonder, like, do y'all put the actual products on y'all's dreads or just on the root and the ends of y'all hair, or do y'all just put it all through your dreads? Cause I would think, like, I don't know, I just be thinking it would turn y'all hair white cause y'all dreads so thick. But I guess it would depend on the color maybe of your dreads. I don't know. Oh, you've been committed 2 years. You've been committed, boo. Latasia said, I'm missing your live stream. Girl, it's like 50,000 people on live stream right now. You ain't missing nothing. That's why I'm not channeling. It's a couple people I actually know that I wanted to be there. So I'm not really. Nice. So weird. Sorry, y'all, I was reading something. What is that? Lord, my call center said they didn't got about 17 weird calls today, and they thought they would let me know. Girl, I'm not finna. I told them they get screened and audited, and if they keep spamming, send them to ICE. Okay, all the people who call me trying to audit me, trying to ask, hey, I just named this, and then all of them are getting reported to the IRS and everybody else because most of them are trying to collect payments. And no, we're just gonna put you on the list. Y'all probably already on anyway. They be hating that shit. I don't even think people understand. If the government ain't never had no information, keep calling trying to be funny. Oklahoma and weird these people so funny. I don't think they understand the system that I have to use. I have to use the government system, so all of those systems track everything, even the money I transfer from my own business. Like the money I make with my business, they know how much I make. Okay, that's why if you make enough, they gonna be like, nope, taxes. Okay, I don't think it's crazy that some people think I'm gonna jeopardize making my money. Uh-uh. No, you can't. If you do, okay, the government damn near can find you. You're supposed to have your lines open pretty much all the time. When your lines aren't open, the only time they can't be is when you're using multiple devices for your business. In other words, your internet connection. And I remember I was working for a place before I got my own restaurant, and to disconnect that and not have to record those phone calls, we had to turn on our DSL system, and that's like the old school internet, okay, the old school internet, and that was the only way we could keep our calls from coming through. That was the only way. And people would call our restaurant, and then they would literally get the that's the only time the government is not gonna blame you for not answering calls. Other than that, they're gonna probably, yeah. Now, I know some people are private, but it depends on how private of a business you are. I'm not, I haven't been open enough to have certain rules like that set for me. So I gotta go by the rules that's gonna keep me in business, honey. But I still, like I said, I'm respectful. It doesn't matter, you know. Sometimes I think it's just a lot of scammers, you know. Like on my regular phone, I block them, of course. But with business, I can't block every number because you never know who inspectors and different people. You never know who's calling and why. Who is this? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Eric. I need to see if Eric is one of my subscribers. Eric just sent me some money and said, great live stream earlier. Thank you so much. I'm not sure which Eric you are, but thank you, Eric. I definitely got your cash app, boo. So I'll be having to charge my phone up. I wouldn't know till I turn it on what's coming through. I know the other day when the call center closed, I stayed open real late. And at that time, when I say I started getting the weirdest calls, hi, can I order something from you? I'm like, man, these people so weird. Like, y'all, it's some weirdos out here. It be some weirdos. I'm so glad I don't have to work at night and stuff like that. Like I know some people love third shift, you know, stuff like that, whatever, second shift maybe. But all the weirdos absolutely come out at night and it'd be like, ooh, wait, crazy. Okay. I don't even like going out past a certain time unless I'm just traveling. I don't really like aloe vera water. You must have low porosity hair. Cause aloe vera water dry my hair out. Now I can use aloe vera gel, but I think it's my hair texture. Like the only thing that I consider texture is low porosity and high porosity. That's it. I don't go by the texture system for real. Just yeah, how your hair absorbs water. Oh shoot. That's Wednesday. Okay. Mm-hmm. No worries. I was giving myself a certain time frame to be on here, get my watch hours. Like I said, I'm not channeling. I just got a certain amount of watch hours to get because YouTube deleted a lot of my older videos because they said I had certain things in them that went against the guidelines. So I'm just trying to catch up on my content hours so I don't have to worry about certain things. Oh no. What's up, Latasia? What's up, boo? How you doing? I'm good, girl. How you doing? You finally done got some time off work? I said, damn. I knew I ain't seen you in a minute, but golly, I was about to come rescue you, girl. I'm good, amorita. How are you? How are you, lovely? Oh, man. Girl, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What you got going today, Mr. Lero? Tasia, while I'm thinking about it, are you gonna be in our class today, Tasia? Cause if y'all didn't know, um, I'm sure you don't mind me telling about your weight loss. Latasia actually lost like 150 pounds in like a year. Okay, go ahead. I hope you tell giving me permission. But yeah, she lost like over 100 something pounds in a year. And y'all, when I tell y'all she looks so fucking good, she looks so fucking good. She looked good before too. Like I said, I feel like certain people, you carry your weight differently. So when you lose weight, it falls differently. So when I tell y'all every time we went places, they'll be like, God damn. Both of y'all, we'd be like, no, we don't want y'all. Okay, like a lot of people don't understand. Certain women get attention they don't want, and then some women are in the gym trying to build that attention that other women get. And a lot of women don't even know how good they look. It doesn't matter what people think about you. A lot of the women they try to shit on, the difference in them being stunning is nothing more than wearing the right hairstyle and pretty much less makeup and maybe about a 5 or 10 pound difference, literally. Okay, and I mean like as far as your face goes, and I have like when it comes to like my, I guess you could say my skincare routine. My skincare routine and stuff is so simple, y'all. You said you sit in your car. Why you sitting in the car, love? You don't want to go in the house? I know you ain't got no kids. So I'm like, girl, why is you sitting in the car? I can't say nothing, girl. I be sitting in the car too when I get off. I just be sitting there like, probably playing a song. So I can't blame you. I'm glad you stopped by though. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you heard me, but I was asking, are you gonna do our little class today with our trainer? And if you don't want to, that's cool. But I just was gonna let her know. Mm-mm. Hey, okay, cause the class starts at 4:30 today. So I did my workout this morning. So I was like, oh, let's see who's gonna be in this class today. I know I see 6 people in the class already. That's like for 4:30. That's why I was like, I wonder if you in that class today. I've been so tired. I haven't worked out in like a week. Oh, girl, that's nothing. A week is nothing. You might need it a week off. Hopefully everything's okay and you just, tired from work a little bit. Get you some rest, girl. Get you some rest. Right. Look, as long as it's paying well, do your thing, okay? We'll work out for you until you can join us. We'll work out for you, girl. What you mean? Make that moolah, boo. I know it feels so good here today. How it feel where you at, boo? How does it feel where you are? Because when I tell you, I probably missed the brunch. I didn't talk to you last week, but I think I talked to you like, what, about 4 days ago? You didn't even hear how bad I sound. I sounded so much worse a couple days ago. Like my whole voice was gone, girl. Whole voice was gone, and I was up there like, but it wasn't even like a COVID type of get sick. Mm-mm-mm. You said it's like 40 here. Sorry, I had to get up for a second and move something. Shit, it feel pretty good where you at too. At least it's not freezing. A lot of people I've been asking, they be like, it's snowing, it's cold. I'm like, at least it's kind of warm, unless like the temperature kind of messing y'all up or something.
What's up?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Dun, 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 dun. I guess my other friend left. Lara, where did you go? You left the conversation. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna start them later today. I'm gonna upload them this evening after my workout. Of course, after I take a shower and just relax, I'm gonna upload them then. I wanted to do a live, girl, like just on my StreamYard with y'all, but not on here. I was gonna do a private so that I could show you guys how to do something that we talked about the week before last, because we never did finish. I don't think I got the okays from the other girls, so I didn't want to go ahead and go through with it, and they didn't understand. So I was gonna say, what time are you gonna be free later on, just so I can make sure we kind of on the same, whatevers. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna do it another time, like the weekend, but I think I just want to go ahead and. Um, I don't know, girl. 7 or 8. Like I said, it depends on what I'm doing for real. 7 or 8. I'm trying to think, cause if it's at 4:30, I'm just trying to see if it's leave me enough time. Cause I'm thinking 4:30, then I think it's like an hour. Well, it's like an hour and 15 minutes, and then after that, I'm just gonna take a shower, eat my protein. We can probably do 8. I think 8 will be okay. What you think about that? Okay. Oh, oh, look, say less, okay? I got you, boo. I got you. Girl, I'm trying to think. Do I want to go ahead and put this? Mm, mm, mm. I'm trying to think how old. I'm trying to think how old that is. Sorry, I'm trying to think how old this song is. I'm trying to think what year it came out. I don't know how old that song is. Dang. Y'all, I'm looking for a song that I heard. Like, I have like a old school radio and it don't show the stations or nothing. And there was a song on there. And I've only heard this song a couple times. I think I heard it in a movie and one time while I was with my grandma. And I cannot think of this song. I don't never catch the name of the guy that's singing it. His voice is so pretty. Boy, his voice is so pretty. And I'm like, ooh, I could listen to that every morning on a playlist. And the song's so happy. I can't even think of his name. I hate that. And then they wear out the other songs and stuff. I don't listen to the radio and stuff a lot. I just listen to, like, if I want noise for the background and things like that, I'll turn on low radio and stuff like that. Child, look. And I'm still here, y'all. Don't think I'm doing too much. I just I'm doing my thing right now. Well, that's what's wrong. No money thing. Oh, thank you, baby. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, girl. I thought you was gone in the house. I thought you was gone in the house. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna get off here too. I gotta get my watch hours. I wanna make sure I gotta get like at least 350 more to feel safe. Just in case they delete some more videos or whatever. I don't have to worry about that. But thank you so much, boo. You know, I always appreciate you. If y'all didn't know, Latasia always donating, even in real life, towards our homestead, everything. So I always appreciate you. Okay. Thank you, boo. She good. I talked to Tracy a couple nights ago. She good. She called me because she heard my live stream and she was like, "Why your voice sound like that? Are you okay?" I said, "Girl, I was hoarse and still sleeping with the window open. I'm still sleeping with the window open now." But like I don't know. It's hard for me to sleep like without the window air. Like I don't know. I like the actual cool air. I don't like having to turn on the actual air and stuff. So. What, mama? What you doing? What you doing, mama? Girl, you done missed it. Your little friend, Strategic Feminine, that came out here cutting up. I said, where is Latasia? Okay, because Latasia was the one like, I'm not feeling this bitch because her content reminded me a little too much. And Latasia was the one that helped me connect the dots. So I was like, bitch, you better say less, okay? Because, like I said, Latasia, she don't even be on here like that. So if Latasia can see your post like that and kind of read in between the lines, ho, you extra messy. That's why I was like, mm-mm. And so I said, I wish some of my other friends, like Latasia and them, they ain't gonna never make a actual account ever. So I don't think so. Because, like I said, everybody don't do YouTube and stuff. So I don't blame you, but at the same time, a lot of people could stand to see a dark skinned woman come on here and stun up. But like I said, if you don't have to do that, why would you? So I think it's cute. But girl, yes, you missed the other day. Girl, I had woke up. You know I wake up early anyway. I always be up early. And so I woke up, girl, cleaning up, doing shit, and strategic unfeminine came on my damn YouTube. She was watching my live stream for the day before, okay? Because they always on all my live streams. So she commented and was like, posting timestamps 4:33, and I'm like, bitch, I don't care what timestamp you post, okay? I know you're on my channel. All you hoes be on my channel. So she posted on my channel, bitch. And then after that, she made a live stream. Like she was trying to antagonize me. Like, I'm gonna make you come to me and argue. So I came to her channel. I was like, bitch, you know I'm really about that life. So I don't know why you act like you've been antagonize me. Who are you, ho? Okay, and I said what I said, okay? And she blocked me instantly. Okay, I commented in that chat. Girl, she blocked me instantly. Blocked me instantly, honey. And I was like, baby, look. Okay? Baby, look. That's terrible, you know? So it got to a point where I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wish you would have been there. Girl, very. Very. That's why they so bothered behind the screen. Can't come behind that screen though, girl. We was up there. We was up there. What are you talking about? Faceless beauty. I was like, where's Latasia? Because Latasia be having all the fucking jokes. I don't know. I said, oh man, she done missed it. You'll probably catch it again because they be on there, girl. They always be on there. That's what make it so funny. I don't think they understand. I know a lot of y'all in real life. That's why they don't understand. Like, bitch, I'm not here for no audience. Okay, I talk to who I talk to in real life. Weird assholes. That's why I was like, girl, you missed the little funnies. Okay. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna make me some tea, relax a little bit, and I'm probably gonna have me some protein before I work out. I don't know if I want some eggs or what, but I'm gonna do some shrooms later. So I wanna make sure I get me some protein and just relax. I think I'm gonna enjoy my shrooms later after my workout. I done worked out twice today. Okay, let that energy out. And I don't know what it is about shrooms. It always just kind of put me in my element of complete healing. So can't wait to do them later. Just kind of relax. I don't know if I'm gonna come on here. If I do, I'm not gonna be at home. I don't know how people are um, when you be like, not at home type shit. But where I'm gonna be at, I'm gonna be in nature. And I know some people they can't really hear you like that in nature because of all the noise and stuff. But I'm gonna give it a try because later on I was gonna go to this park that I like to go to, just to relax and enjoy my shrooms. Sometimes you can do it in the house, but I know the house is my happy place. I just kind of want to be in nature. It's not enough nature in the house for me to want to kind of, stay in the house all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside and enjoy my shrooms. Uh-uh. I haven't. They aren't ready for harvesting yet. The ones I've been growing, but the one I got from my friend. Look, you already know I got you if you need something. Just say the word. Maybe not on here, but you already know. You can text me. I got you. Ooh, ooh. Yes, girl, hippie time. Hippie time. I was gonna say you can call me if you want to, girl, cause I already. I gotta show you, girl. I gotta show you better than I can tell you. There's a couple things I want to show you too. I think you're gonna trip out. I'm gonna get off of here and send them to you. And to everybody else who's here, if you're not a weirdo, hi. Bye. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in, helping me get these watch hours. I'm gonna be back on camera later, like literally on camera, but I may not be at home. So if you're not into, park settings, maybe some traffic in the background, you may want to catch me on another live. But I'm still gonna go live and kick the shit with y'all before I get into my zone. Okay. Until then, thank y'all for tuning in. Tasia, I'll talk to you in a minute, boo.